Thursday afternoon. I am pooped. It's not even 2:00 and I'm pooped. So why am I here? Why do you think I'm here? Oh, I should have posted this thing. Hey, Val. I'm here to say thank you so much, you guys, for being on the live stream yesterday. We had like an hour live stream. It's like, oh my God. But I got a lot out of it. I want to say thank you so much. So some of the ideas we came up with, and I was asking for ideas for those of you who weren't on yesterday, talking about B5 events, which I'm going to change the name of, by the way. So we're going to rebrand, but we're getting there. Hi, guys. Hi, Jill. It's Tallman, Tall, Tallman. Hi, Butch. I love the name Butch. So fun. Hey, Charles in Texas. Holy crap. Ottawa, Canada. I love Canada. We came up with some ideas for B5 events that might just be more centered around what I can control, because it's really hard to get artists to be able to take time off and come in and commit to doing this, and especially when the tickets are kind of coming and going, and not selling a ton of tickets, which is what it is, and I get it. I would love to know what would be more inspiring for you. What would you pay for? So we came up with some script reads for the fans, like maybe if I could get some of my actor friends together and we could read some scripts. And I was concerned about rights, and I'm not sure. I have to check into that. But then somebody said, how about fanfic? And I thought, perfect. So if you're writing scenes, then that might be something we could do. And I would put that out there and ask for scenes. I'm not asking for scenes now. I'm not set up for that. But that could be a thing. We could read fanfic plays. That might be fun. A concert with Bill Mumy was a suggestion, and I would definitely put that out there to Bill to see if he'd be interested in doing episode watch parties. So I'm assuming you mean Babylon 5. Watch parties, or we did a watch party for Night of the Living Dead. There might be some Star Trek stuff we could watch that I would be happy to comment on. Anything that I took part in as a stunt person or something. Also B5 trivia night, and that sounds like fun, like game nights. I could help run or something. I'm not a game player, but B5 trivia, we could get Jason Davis, who's a friend of mine, in, and he knows more about Babylon 5 than just about anybody on the planet. Rated M fanfic. I have no problem with that. I don't know. You know me. I have no problem with that. Yeah, we would just say this is not for kids. Okay, cool. Army of Darkness watch party. So good. All right. So that's kind of a cool thing we could do. I'm writing down. So short stories, like if you write short sci-fi stories and you wrote short stories, we could read that. I'm writing that down. Trivia contests. Hi, Dino in London. Okay, Miguel. So when I put it out there, I'll let everybody know, and we can talk more about it. Okay. My mic is angry. Is my mic angry? Is that better? Is my mic angry? Oh, good. I'm glad, Sal. That was super fun to do. Stuck to you. Ugh. Okay, so those of you here, if you have not yet, oh, something's going on there. Okay, if you've not yet bought your tickets for Joanna and you want to, I'm reminding you to do that. So please do that. Oh, thanks. Oh, Brian, thank you so much. It's better. I think it was rubbing on my shirt. Shoot, I'm sorry about that. Okay. God, I need like a A gaming headset, so it's up here and not stuck here, right? Is that what I should do next time? My son probably has one I can have. He's always upgrading his headsets. So I'm looking for ideas that you would really love to join in on. And I'm not saying that I would charge for everything that I'm doing, because I don't. And you know that I don't charge for everything, but I do need to figure out what I can charge for. And there's Avery posted that. So I posted the direct link to Zoom, and Avery posted the link to our website so you can read more about Joanna. Yeah, I'm not happy with earpieces, and I like hardwires. Oh, Randy, I know I'm vain, but I'm not that vain. I'm cool with a headset. I am vain. Get a boom mic. Somebody's got to hold the boom mic, kid. A headset with a boom mic. I guess I don't know what that means. To me, a boom mic is on a boom. So a headset, it's on the headset, right? What's the difference? What are we talking about? You're confusing me. All right. So, but there needs to be, I do need to have, and guests that you want to see. So I was thinking, because it's B5 events and because it's me, are you thinking that it's all B5 actors? Does that bother you if I have other actors? Get a stand. Get a life. No, I'm kidding. Antonio. Get a stand. Okay. And why isn't a headset just easier? Because then a stand, I've got to find a place for it. It's got to here. It's in my, why can't I just put on a headset? Wouldn't that just work? Thanks, Jason. I'm excited too. Joanna's awesome. And I've been talking to her a lot, and I realize what fun she is. I don't know what a built-in boom mic makes. Well, that's just a headset. It comes out like that. That's just a headset. That's what I call a headset. At least it was back in the day when we first started having them. Thanks, Gordon. Okay, so you enjoy the other actors. I do have other actors, but I'm not selling tickets. So why? Why? All right. Are you buying tickets? See what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And we're reaching out. We're posting. We're sharing on we share on their stuff. We put it in groups. Trick question. Who did you sue? I didn't sue anybody. I was stupid. Thanks, Lori. I appreciate it. Actors and writers of current sci-fi. Yeah. And I would, if I was selling tickets. It's just that the B5 name is confusing. We're changing it, Val. Thank you. I think so too. I agree with you. Thank you. We are changing it. We're rebranding it. So we're getting ready to do that. It takes a little while to sort of get everything in place. Thanks, Andy. I appreciate that. I think so too. But why aren't you buying tickets, people? Right? Oh, I like that. Yep. John, Shintari, do you see what I'm doing on B5 events? That's all I've been doing since May. That's all I've been doing since May. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate it. But I need more than like 20 people to buy tickets. To get what I'm saying? Yeah, Tim. So again, do you see b5events.com? I've been doing that since May, but I need to sell tickets. So I didn't want to know, why aren't you buying tickets? Yes, they are. Recordings are available. Everybody gets a replay. If you buy it, when I sell the tickets, there are, well, I guess that's your opinion that they're not worth 30 or 40 bucks. But all this stuff costs money. Why would you say they're not worth 30 bucks? That's interesting to me. Why would they not be worth 30 bucks? Because you're not a fan of theirs, or you see them. So what we're trying to do with B5 events is, if you've been part of it, and the replays are included, and you can buy the replays online as well, but they're more expensive. If you buy a ticket, it's cheaper to buy a ticket and then just get the replay if you can't watch. But we go deeper. So we do the fan, and we talk about their career, and we do all the fans, why we're interested in them. And then I have them talk. I do an interview with them afterwards about what more in-depth stuff, personal stuff. Lack of advertisement. Where would you advertise, Tim? There's really no such thing as advertisement anymore. And we post all over the social medias, all over. Here's the thing about social media, and you guys are getting sick of me talk about it, but less than 3% of the people who like or follow your page see any one of your posts. Less than 3%. So what needs to happen is people need to like and share, and comment, like, share, comment on it for us. And then the algorithms, the social media algorithms, start to put it out there a little more because they go, oh, people like this. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that you think we've done wonderful things. So even though you have Stephanie, I totally get it. It's really busy out there. So you're looking forward to Gigi. Okay, so that's important information. I really appreciate that. Because the other thing, Steph, just to keep in mind is that you do get a replay. So even if you can't join live, you can watch the replay or listen to the replay. Make it convenient for you. And by buying the ticket early, you get it at $10 cheaper than it's going to end up there for $49.99, the recording. So there is a monthly fee. There is, Mandy. I do. It's on the Patreon page. It's the Elven Magic Master level. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Avery. And that includes a ticket to a paid event every month. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, hopefully it'll be better for all of us. Thank you, Marianne. I appreciate it. That's fine. Oh, well, thanks, Marianne. I appreciate it. So what we're going to talk about after we nerd out on her career, because she's been in everything and worked with everybody. I can't wait to talk to her about some of the actors she's worked with, for instance. Just take a look at that. Holy crap. And she's been everybody's mom. David Boreanaz's mom on Bones, for example. How fun is that stuff? We're going to talk about then for her spotlight. She wants to talk about aging, staying beautiful, sexy, vital into midlife and beyond. I mean, you look at her and you think, wow, she looks great. She's 74. How does that work? What is aging beautifully and gracefully? What does that mean anymore? We look at people who we think who have been aging beautifully. It just look great. Like, yeah, that's hot still. There's no problem with that. Men and women. Like, how does that work? And believe me, I'm right in there going, how does this work? How do we keep going? At what point is it? So let's have that conversation. Let's talk about it. I know some of you are really young and it seems so far away from your needs, wants, desires at this point. But let me tell you, it comes on fast. And there's stuff you might want to know about now to take care of yourself for later. And I don't just mean staying healthy and taking your vitamins. I mean everything from plastic surgeries to from fads, from how do you dress? How does that? Hygiene. There's all kinds of really interesting ways to look at it. Sophia Loren, genetics. That's very simplistic. It's genetics and a healthy lifestyle. It's so much more than that. Yeah, Jason, exactly. She did. Thanks, Claire, for the plug. And appearances and everything, and yet it is. It is. So where appearance is important is in the opportunities it provides, where the connections it may. Ask anyone who doesn't feel that they are attractive. Ask them how important appearance is. I think there's a lot of bullshit out there, you know, guys, and we need a place where we can talk about that stuff. Because people say, oh, like one of the myths that's out there, and I'll talk about this on Saturday. It talks about like, oh, you don't need to wear makeup. You're beautiful without makeup. Yet, whenever you're with a group of guys and they see a beautiful woman who's dressed nice and's got her makeup on, what happens? Be honest. Be honest. Every eye, boom. Even women look at pretty women with their makeup on. It's really unusual to be with a woman who is not wearing any makeup and is just completely natural and have people go, oh, when does that happen? With Kim Basinger. Okay, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? This has been my experience, and I'm an actor. I've been an actor all my life. And you know me, I show up online without makeup on. But I also know that it is really important to keep my appearance together, dress decently, you know, don't wear crappy sweatpants. Well, Paul, that's great, and you're in a good position. Yeah, exactly. So yes, heads turn. And yeah, I mean, I believe Glenn prefers me natural on a lot of levels. I believe that he thinks I'm pretty even without makeup. No, don't get me wrong. I think he thinks I'm attractive. But when I get dolled up, there's a reaction. And it's not a reaction because he feels like he needs to. I don't know. It's a conversation. There may not be right or wrong. There may not be any bottom line. But I think there's something, there's a conversation here. You know, that's the point. Is let's have these talks. Let's talk about this stuff, men and women. So take off your glasses. So it's interesting. It's just an interesting conversation. Oh, Mike. All right. You're making a huge generalization. Do I sound insecure or do I sound very secure? Because I'm willing to have a conversation about it. It's different with men. Mm-hmm. Well, don't wear it out. How do you wear out beauty, Tim? How do you wear it out? Well, Brian, but if yes, and Hollywood is the epitome of that we must create the illusion of beauty. I don't know exactly what you mean, and I think I do. I won't pretend, but what if that we're also kind of hardwired to look at what's attractive, whether it's a flower or whether it's, you know, a standard we have for a horse or a dog, you know, where you look at the perfect horse or dog breed, or if we're looking for partners, so we're looking for love, that we get attracted to something. And a lot of times, oh yeah, it's got to come from here. Believe me, I'm all about that. And I'm also practical. I have been on both sides of this, where I was the person that got the attention and where I was the person that didn't get the attention. And I'm sure most of you have had both sides of that happen to you. Okay, Mike, you know what? I'm going to boot you out. I'm getting a real sense of you, and it's not cool. So you suck up, Steve? Want to explain that real quick? Oh, okay. Okay. So, what does that mean? You suck up. Sure. Yes. And we all know people who are gorgeous on the inside, are incredible people, and couldn't get a date. It's tough. It's tough. Right. And what don't you think that society, we call society, who is society? We are. So society is people who buy tickets to the theater or watch the TV shows and make them popular. And that's what beauty is. Luke, it doesn't change that much. Okay, Victorian era, that's a long time ago. We're talking about 10 years. 10 years, it hasn't changed that much. Even this whole past century, the modern era, hasn't changed that much. You know, beautiful people are beautiful people. And I think that, by the way, that you're also right. Society does, and society is like magazines or advertisements. And again, that is all driven by our dollars. Don't you think? What we buy, if they say, hey, we're going to sell more tickets because we have these skinny people on this show, then they're not going to cast bigger people. That's been my life. It's getting much better now, which I love. Randy, you do have a sparkling personality. Oh, Phil, thank you. It was really fun. It was super fun. Good to see you here. Yeah, it hurts, John. I know. It gets painful. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree, Randy. It's very true. I like what he's saying is that personality can take a 10 down to a 5, but it can take a 4 all the way up to an 8. No problem making. Yeah, exactly. You get to know somebody and you just adore them. Somebody who can make me laugh. Oh my goodness. I think that is so important. Right. So exactly, Val. I get it. You know, boy, I've gotten bullied too. I know there's some people you can't please, and you just kind of got to know that. And you also got to figure out who do you care about being in, you know, their opinion of you. It's tough. Oh, Ian, where are you going to the theater? Be careful. Enjoy and be very careful, please. Stay safe. Kia ora. Oh, I miss New Zealand. I know there's also a fitness level, you know, people who like and do things the same thing you do, whether it's having shared interests or being able to, you know, you admire something that like a talented artist or a great athlete, somebody who's very athletic, you admire that. And that makes them more attractive to you because that's something that you care about, that you enjoy. And one of the things I think that's a great way to meet people is by doing what you enjoy and really like loving what you enjoy. And then you meet people who are of like mind, and you're much more likely to find somebody who is somebody you'd want to hang out with. Yeah. Oh, Claire, that is so true. Boy, that's been my world so much. I don't really, Murat. I wear eye makeup and I wear lipstick, but I really don't wear any makeup on my skin because my skin doesn't like it. I think there is a sense of genetics here that I'm not really doing anything, but I think also this is very soft lighting. And if you guys see me in person, I look like a woman in my 60s, you know? So that's the truth. I'm sorry, Doug, that you were bullied in school. I was too. I was a nerd. Took it really hard. Oh, I know. Aw, Dave, you're so sweet. It's a trip when you're a woman and you become invisible. I call it that. So I started becoming invisible around my 40s. When I was younger, I could, you know, it was a very different world, and it was Me Too'd all the time. And then it got to the point where I need some help getting that, you know, getting served. And I was just ignored because I was no longer, you know, doable, as they say. I would say something ruder right now, but. Love conventions to me. Yes. We so meet our soulmates, you know, at conventions, don't we? It's very sweet. I know we meet people that we love and enjoy. Well, honestly, Luke, I think it's the lighting. Hey, I'll take it. Oh, thanks, Christopher. All right, Kim, I'm going to kick you out. I've already kicked out one person. I'll kick you out too. So I'm going to put you in a timeout. There we go. I can put you in timeout. Isn't that weird? I haven't had too many icky people on here, but today I've had two. Do I miss Kosh? No, what? No, not on any level. No. Mm-mm. Oh, Adam, I'm sorry. Oh, Adam, isn't that a trip? Well, I can't imagine a rougher go than being gay back in the day when it was not acceptable. And oh, God, so hard. I'm sorry. I love my gay friends so much. I think they're some of the most amazing people ever. You've really had to be incredibly brave. And you didn't necessarily want to have to be incredibly brave. I get it. Oh, thanks, Lori. Thank you. Oh, you know what? Lori, I'm so sorry for your mom's funeral. Oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry for your loss. Exactly, Julie. That's exactly what I say. It is not for the faint of heart, this getting older thing. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Yep. We do, Veronica. I do feel like it's different for men, but I think guys have it harder in other areas than we do. We all need to kind of just yeah, I know, John. Isn't it amazing? I don't, Miguel, what do you mean? And Ed, I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean. A lovely pic of me and Ed Wasser. Okay, I wonder what it was. Yeah, I know, Robert. Getting older beats the alternative, right? Because you look like Uncle Fester. Did I tell you I did a scene with Christopher Lloyd as Fester? Oh, I got hit by a car for Joan Cusack in Adam's Family Values. And I just loved him. So I like Uncle Fester. You get better. I think we do get better, but it is, yeah, we've all got societal stuff to work through. It's true. And to be kind to each other about that, because you never know what somebody else is dealing with. And it really, really is true. Hi, Todd. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Oh, Ben, I love that. You found a way. You found a way. It's harder for men to show emotion. It is. You're not supposed to have any emotion. Isn't that ridiculous? I know. See, I think emotions are our superpowers, and it's so unusual. It's so strange that maybe we could get all crazy about it, but we're not supposed to have emotions yet. Emotions are everything, and we don't know how to deal with them. Emotions they're a compass for us to learn to navigate and steer, and when we suppress them because we're men and we're not supposed to have emotions, or because we're women and they tell us to stop being so emotional, we don't learn how to really work with the magic of our emotions. I think that's really intriguing to me. We have control over so much, and emotions need to come up and go through. They need to move, or they block our life. That's right, Harold. Old age ain't for sissies. Charles, I love that. It's very funny. Right. I hear you. A balance in all things. Probably, maybe. I don't know. I think there's some things I'm not. If you're on the same side, what did you see that meme? If you're on the same side as some people who are being awful, you're probably on the wrong side. I'm reading, Roland, what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, makeup, especially for television in particular, because television is glamorous. Films, a lot of actors let it hang out depending on the character they're playing. But in television, there's this glam that we put on. It is a transformation. Just giving yourself some lipsticks and eyebrows can go a long way. But it's kind of a tightrope you walk, I think, in a way. You want to be attractive, but don't want to be fake. So, right? This lady, she has a question. Oh, see, so here's another. Do you guys see this one? Here's another. They're just trolls. I'm blocking the user. So guys, just be aware on social media. There are trolls showing up a lot lately. And I think what's happening is because there's been a change of regime in the White House. There's a bunch of fake accounts and trolls coming in, and it's like the frustration coming from the other side, and they're attacking like crazy. But I don't think they're real. I think they're fake accounts. I think they're just what we call trolls. So we keep wanting to just delete and block and don't engage. But if somebody's posting something really ugly, don't get involved. Don't go, because that's what they want. So block and just take it out of your feed. Move on. I know, right, Veronica? It's troll season is on. I hope so too, William. I do want to go to another Star Trek Las Vegas. I don't do the same ones. I take breaks off for years in between. Patreon magic, please. Some more about Christian. So there's a Patreon page, and you can go patreon.com/Patricia Tallman. And you go to the Patreon page, and there's different tiers that you can join. It's a membership. So you join at certain levels. And the Elven Magic Master level, it's $35, and you get a ticket to one of my paid events every month. So does that explain it for you? Oh, yeah. If it ain't just Facebook. Well, it really is tough, you guys, seriously, with the promotion aspect of reaching you guys and trying to tell you about what's going on. Facebook, any of the social medias, Twitter, Instagram, they make it really hard to reach you. They want me to pay for it. We don't have money for that. So if you're serious about wanting to know what Pat Tallman personally is up to and what my team is up to, what we're trying to put out there, please go to b5events.com. I think it's at the bottom of the page, and you can sign up for our newsletter. I promise you, I don't spam you. I don't have time. I don't have time I barely have time to get out the information I want you to know about it. So, please do sign up for the newsletter. That is the best way for me to reach you. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Todd. People are trying to, yeah, exactly. I think it's the best project I've worked on. And why is it B5? Simon. I've been really fortunate. It's true. B5 is awesome. Well, that's it, Tanya. That's it right there. Very sad, I know. Okay. Hello again. Well, okay, so Doug brings up a good point. Even if you can't join live, you get a replay link for the whole thing. And if you decide you want to buy the replay later, it's $10 more. So the replays are up. You can buy replays to any one of our sessions, but they're $50. The tickets are right now $30. So get your ticket anyway, Doug. Yes, thank you, Jason. It is. Spam you anytime. Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know what your real name is. Don't let trolls drive you crazy. They're probably not even real people. Their whole thing is just about separating folks and being mean. So it's not real. They don't know you. There's full moon. Hey, Chris. Maybe it is a full moon, but you know what? I've never had black people on in my lives before. So, and I've had 2 today. Yeah. Hope you guys are good. I don't know, Chris. I haven't seen it. I hope it. Thank you. Avery just posted the link where you can sign up for the newsletter right there. I know I do too, Doug. I get it. I do. I get it. Yeah, they come up later and they're $50. So if you buy a ticket, it's $30. I'll take your $50 anyway, anytime. But for you, oh, thank you. I don't know who you are, number crunched. I don't like that. Why do you have that name? Give me a real name. Who is sucking up? I don't know what that means. Yes. Yes, that's right. Claire, super good point. Thanks for saying that. If you can't join live, but you're going to buy a ticket and you want to ask a question to Joanna, send me the question. You can email the question. I'll make sure it's answered. Yes, they do, Todd. I know. And there's Avery posted the email. Yeah. Well, it's whoever the trolls are, I don't get it. It's not, I think it's all wrong. Bad. You like math. Well, I get it, but I don't know who you are. Yeah. Thank you, Kelly. All right, guys. Well, you're better with numbers than spelling. I'm better with spelling, and that's sad. That's saying something. All right. So some ideas were script reads with fans, a concert with Bill Movie, episode watch party, B5 trivia night, short stories from the fans. We could do readings of short stories from the fans. What else? Get tickets now. Thanks, Victoria. Yeah. Well, super nice to meet you. What's your name? Canada, Clayton, dude. Oh, Miro is a fantastic human being, as you know. Brilliant. Super smart. Oh, and she'd been through so much. Aw. Thanks, Doug. Appreciate it. You'll enjoy Gigi. She's just a beautiful person. What does that mean? Someone breathed on me. What does that mean, Victoria? You can't buy my book on Amazon. I don't know, Kelly. You don't want people going there because I have it priced. I have the book priced at the highest amount on Amazon because I don't want you buying it there. So buy it from me at b5events.com, and there's a store, and it's $35. And I what's the word? I subsidize the shipping, so I try to keep the shipping down for you. A Clippy ruined me when it comes to spelling. I have no idea what that means. Oh, thanks, Arvin. Are you okay, Victoria? What is that breathed on you thing? Somebody there. Thank you, Kelly. Look at you. Wow, that was fast. Yes, you can go to the Pleasure Thresholds book at Quest Retreats, or you can go to B5 Events. I have in both places, but I autograph it from there. So, get it from there. Both of those places. So I'm fulfilling it out of my house. Thanks, Avery. Okay, you guys, I should stop bothering you. But thank you so much for showing up. And Christian, I will find out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good, Doug. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. Oh, is it? Fuck. I got to get a headset. All right. I'm going to go do that now. Wow. And stories about my time on B5. Happy to do that. Firefight cast. I mean, get cast from fire. I couldn't afford them. They're not going to show up for me. Oh my God. I wish I could. Oh my God. I love them. B5 Zoom special. I've been doing that since May, Chris. For God's sake. Jonathan McCoy. See, that name is so much better than Number Crunched. Your name is so good. Holy crap. Change it. Anyway. I wouldn't do it on Facebook, Steve. I have a secret special way I would do it. I don't want to do it on Facebook. Yeah, we have always coexisted. We have done fine. And then things changed. So let's change it back. Fave race on B5. No. Human. And Austin Powers was fun. Yeah, that was super fun. I had a great time. Yeah, I would love to talk to Andrea. She works on the times it's been really good for me to have an event so that we could sell the most tickets. You know what I'm saying? So it's we're talking about it. She's an amazing person. Yes, and I will talk to you about that. I'll move into that. It's just that having I have to pay people, kids. And it's way too stressful for me to I'm trying to change it up so that I'm putting some of the weight on them. Like I'll have you on, but you got to help me sell tickets and then we'll split the gate, some kind of thing. I'll pay all the expenses. But so it's really hard to get actors I don't know and haven't met because they don't know who the hell I am. Oh, people have been who's bought tickets? Well, I know Harold did. Harold's like, thank you, Harold. And Doug did. And Lori did. Thanks, Lori. And Sal did. And Marion. Thank you, kids. I appreciate it so much. You're going to have so much fun. We're going to have an amazing time. We're going to have an amazing time. Thank you. Like, share, comment. Like, share, comment. Okay, good. Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure. Well, it wasn't JMS. All right. You guys are all awesome. And thank you for being here and hanging in there with me. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to be here. I'm exhausted. Pay for tickets, kids. That's right. Like, share, comment. Okay. Be well. Stay safe. Love ya.